Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're well. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Ash Vlogs. I am in Sheffield today, the Seven Hills, and Sheffield is a place where I had the famous Sheffield Steel. I'm going to be visiting the Crucible Theatre because it's the first time in Sheffield in Crucible Theatre. They're going to be having a magnificent, amazing event there. They're going to be catering for around 300 people. Yes, you heard that right, 300 people. And all the Muslim brothers and sisters, they're going to be opening their fast together. So I wanted to show you a video of my own town, and I am very privileged that the first time they're doing it in Sheffield, and I'm so excited, super excited. And I chose this location because from this location you can see all beautiful Sheffield. Sheffield is the fourth capital city of UK. London, Birmingham, Manchester, then is Sheffield. So let's go into Crucible Theatre and let's see what's going on. And if you're new to my channel, guys, please subscribe and share. So this is Ash Vlogs in Sheffield, in my hometown, Sheffield, the famous Sheffield Steel and the Seven Hills. Rizwan, how are you, my brother?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing well, Ash. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
I think this is a way for us to come out and share our experiences, our beliefs, our practices with the community in public. You know, people, with the local people, and this is breaking of the fast is a way where not only we worship because Allah, God has commanded, but also because we want to see. It's good for our bodies as well as we want to see people who are going outside in the world who are hungry and what do they have to endure. But this is the reason we do it, because this is a God's commandment that we are fulfilling. So I think as Muslims we need to go out, we need to engage with people and share our beautiful side with them.
Well, my brother, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much. And I think I need to speak to a few more people. And I hope everything goes well, inshallah.
Okay,
thank you.
Very much.
Assalamu alaikum. And it's a privilege, it's an honor, especially be interviewed by you because you are a famous person yourself.
I'm not.
Sheffield. Ramadan Kareem to you, my brother.
Kareem, Jazakallah for that. Jazakallah. So what are you doing here today then?
You know what? Wherever there's food, I'm always there. Just a joke. Since it's happening in my own hometown in Sheffield, I'm very privileged that they're doing something in Sheffield, and I think more people need to do things like this. I recently attended an event yesterday at the Human Relief Foundation in Aruj, and I thought, why not come down and especially meet and just network with all these people, inshallah.
I mean, you can see inside the tent there's some non-Muslims there, there's a whole mixture of communities here.
100%.
Whether it be from the Somali community, the Bangladeshi, the Pakistanis, the local Arab community, Yemeni community. It's a fantastic mix inside.
100%. It's like events like this when it gets all the humankind together. It doesn't matter what your race is, what your color is, if you're English, if you're Hindu, Jews, wherever. It's events like this when it brings us together and it shows us we're all unite and we're all in the same family, basically.
And it's really calm and soothing atmosphere here. Alhamdulillah, the weather's brightened up after a cloudy day.
Because I was a bit concerned. I definitely was a bit concerned. And at least they've got a marquee here. And you know what, brother? I've not actually booked, so I don't know if they'll let me in or not.
I think we've well, not I say we, but I think they put a fallback plan for any extras that do come along.
Okay.
You might not get a full meal, but you'll get some dates and some water to.
But it's not the meal anyway, as long as I'm here with all these people, and I'm so proud that it's happening in my hometown.
Yeah. Jazakallah for that, Ash.
Thank you very much, brother. It's always a pleasure. Thank you.
Jazakallah.
Let's take a picture.
My name is Muhammad Rafiq. I used to be a milkman.
Yeah,
in
of
Sheffield.
course,
You know that.
yeah. So guys, here I am, and I'm going to actually be interviewing another respected brother, someone that I look up to. I have known this brother for a very long time. When I was how old? When you first
I think about 2 years.
Oh,
2 years, yeah.
we have a lot of fond memories. Yeah, because going back in the old times, and you used to be very grafting all the time, hard work everywhere. MashaAllah, but you're looking very well anyway.
Alhamdulillah, with your dua, with your parent dua, my parent dua.
Thank you. And we're another brother here, Sajid, I believe.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And yourself? How you keeping?
Jazakallah. Ramzan's going well, so
Okay.
I'm glad we're getting to the halfway point now. So we've
Okay,
been
and
through this blessed month.
what is Ramadan? What does it mean to you?
Well, for me, it actually means an important period for the Ummah to come together and focus on their deen again. For people to come together and spend more time focusing on bringing families together as well. Trying to reflect and trying to realise and understand things that we already have, that we take for granted, and also spending a moment and a few moments to consider and give consideration to individuals who actually have what we actually have. So really to have a time for reflection, to try to also bring at peace your spirituality as well as your physical being, to be able to really take for gratitude what you actually have every day. So when it comes down to the daily ending of the fast, and you're having that prayer or a period of reflection or time to yourself, to really appreciate that, that first bite of the food, of the meal. Just my own opinion, just brother, the fact that
I'm now going to you. A lot of people don't understand. They think everyone needs to fast. The people that are ill, the people that are weak, or babies or children. Can you please explain the people that do need to fast?
Well, I think if you if you think you are healthy, you should keep your fast, right? This is very important. Unless doctor told you, unless you think you're not fit enough to do it, so then you have to pay the fidya average, to the poor people, right? So there's a lot other thing as well. Instead of you keep a fast, right? To care the other people, look after the poor people.
Charities.
Charity, that's the very important as well, right? So I think that people doing, mashallah, young lad like you, doing a lot of things.
Uncle, I'm not young anymore.
You are young.
I turned 41 yesterday. Sorry, not 41.
You were a baby yesterday, right? See, I'm in front of you, right?
Your accent.
I'm a Yorkshireman now and living in Doncaster, but originally from Glasgow.
Glasgow, right.
Still follows me. the accent.
Okay, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much, and I
Thank you,
hope
Jazakallah.
you enjoyed the feast. They've got a good feast. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So I'm actually inside the marquee or the tent with Ismail. Ismail, Imam Sahab, how are you? Or Huzur? You're a very respected person in Sheffield. I have met you before and in my house actually, and it's always nice to see you because you're a very pious person, someone that we all look up to, a role model even for myself. So tell us a little bit about today, please.
Well, alhamdulillah, this is a great opportunity that brothers introduced this program of Iftar, which means that people can come and sit together, Muslims, non-Muslims, and talk to each other and do their iftar. And also it gives an opportunity to people who are non-Muslims
100% unity
about Islam, to know about Islam, and to get introduced themselves. And also it's an opportunity for our own community to assert their views and their opinions, and also to give other communities an example that that's how we fast, that's how we share the food and everything. Jazakallah khair, I think.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so my name's Ahmed. I've been the person who contacted our friends in Ramadan 10 Project about bringing Open Iftar here to Sheffield. I am from Sheffield, and for me it was very important that we try to have one of these events here.
Ramadan 10 Project is a community institution founded over 7 years ago with the express aim of teaching people about Ramadan, the value of Ramadan, what it means to come together for this blessed month of Ramadan. For you guys to do as well, so please do approach them at the end of the event, and please do grab a goodie bag on your way out. On top of Lidl, we also have German doner kebab, which don't have a presence here in Sheffield yet, but inshallah they will soon. And we have Sinan Ren, which is a...
So my name is Amina Sharif, and I am the Vice Chair of the Sheffield Working Group for MEND. MEND stands for Muslim Engagement and Development. We are a non-profit organization whose objective is to fight Islamophobia.
As we are the inhabitants of this great city of Sheffield, that the Iftar 10, is it called Iftar 10 today? As actually for the first time coming to Sheffield, and doing an open iftar. So a round of applause for them for coming here to Sheffield, please. And this is a great opportunity for all of us.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brother Adrian, how are you keeping?
Alhamdulillah, good.
Good.
Really good.
Please tell us a little bit about today, because I believe you are one of the participants or one of the organizers of today's iftar.
Well, in fact, one of the founder. I'm representing here men.
Okay, mashallah,
Engagement
mashallah.
and development, and we're funding partially this open iftar.
Okay, and what made you do this in Sheffield? Because I've not actually come across this in Sheffield before. It's the very first time.
No, but it was so successful in London that we had to spread out in other cities.
Okay.
So it was because of the success we had in London. Yes.
Okay. And by your accent, where are you from?
I'm French.
Oh,
But I live here in Sheffield. so far.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Do you want to say any final messages to the viewers watching? There's going to be a lot of viewers watching and they don't really understand what Ramadan is. Do you want to explain or just say a few things about Ramadan?
The best would be to come and join, to taste it. Now, about Ramadan, it's just a way for us as Muslims to spiritually develop ourselves and to train ourselves for the rest of the year, to recharge our batteries, spiritual batteries. But otherwise, the best would be just to come and join us. That would be the best.
My brother, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
Jazakallah khair. Let's take it. 2, 3. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Sister, how are you keeping?
I'm doing well, thank you. And yourself?
Very well, thank you. By your accent, where are you from?
I am from America, from the States.
Okay, not from Canada.
Not from Canada.
Okay,
no.
I was in Canada last year, but it was extremely cold.
Okay.
Anyway, going to about today's event. Please tell us a little bit about today's event. What's going on?
Right, so today's event was organized by the Ramadan Tent Project, and the objective of this organization is really to inform the British public about the spirit of Ramadan, what Ramadan represents to Muslims, the importance that Ramadan has in Muslim lives. And so one of the proud sponsors of this event is MEND, Muslim Engagement and Development. We are a non-profit organization which aims to tackle Islamophobia in British society, and one of the ways we do that is precisely by working within community spaces, engaging the community, and really getting them to have an inside look as to who Muslims are, what our practices are, and to really challenge those negative images and stereotypes in circulation about Islamic Muslims.
I'm glad that you've mentioned this, because with the recent issues going on in so many places, even New Zealand, we've had an issue there. What message do you have to the other people that are not Muslims and they think basically we're all crazy or we're insane? What message do you have to the Western people that are not Muslims about ourselves?
You know, I think we need to always keep in mind that the loudest people are always those who are seen and heard, right? But the loudest do not necessarily represent the rest. And so I think that's what we need to keep in mind, is that 1.6 billion Muslims cannot be represented by a very small minority of people who engage in activities that are despicable to all of us. So I was listening to a tafsir, or an explanation of Quran on YouTube, and suddenly my audio stopped, and I was listening to an ad by Helping Hands, and it was really touching, and it really opened my eyes to the humanitarian crisis that's taking place in Yemen right now. And immediately, as soon as I heard that, I stopped what I was doing and I made a donation. And I think what really struck me was that we hear oftentimes, you know, these crises that are taking place across the world, and we often ask ourselves, what can we do? And here, you know, it was almost as though Allah told me, here's what you can do, and put an organization that is trustworthy, sort of in my path, and sort of told me, you know, this is what you can do at that moment. So it's really important that we support organizations like Helping Hands, because they're doing the work that we all wish we could be doing, and they wouldn't survive if we weren't there to give them our support.
Yeah, thank you very much for supporting my charity organization, Helping Hands Network. Jazakallah khair.
أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.
My friend, how are you keeping? How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you. What's your name? Please introduce yourself.
I'm Alex.
Okay, Alex, tell us a little bit about today. Is it the first time you've actually come to an iftar?
It is actually. I was invited by my friend Karim, and he tried and is trying to introduce me to the culture, to the Muslim culture especially. And so far it's been nice. We just broke the fast, or they did, not me. But you guys
but
did.
you did
Yeah.
participate with us. By coming today, especially with all these Muslim people, there's all different people from all different backgrounds, Muslim, Christian, Jews, Hindus as well, and we've all been opening our fast together, and it's really nice to see all different people. Do you want to say anything to the viewers watching? Because as you know, we're all one humankind, even though we're different colors, we're all one humankind, one nation.
Yeah, so to the Muslims, keep it up, keep inviting people to your culture, and make sure to spread the positive parts and traits of your culture and your heritage. And to any non-Muslims, participate as much as you can in this culture and other people's culture.
How you doing?
Good, very well. Okay, so my name is Terence. I come from France. I am 24.
Bonjour.
Yes.
I've actually been to France many years ago, and I went to a beautiful theme park called the Disneyland.
Disneyland
But I
Paris,
went in 1997 and I stayed in Paris. And I'll tell you what, they do the most beautiful fries, French fries,
Okay.
and they do pizzas, amazing pizzas in France.
I guess that's why it's called French fries.
Yeah, 100%. Anyway, tell me about today, how you been finding it here, joining us and having iftar with us.
So like Alex, I was invited by a friend of mine. He's Muslim, and I decided to come here to experience Muslim culture and to have a taste of the Muslim culture. And I think people are very warmful, and it's really how do you say, like interesting to try the Oriental food. And yeah.
And I think it's so important as human beings to get along with each other.
Yeah.
It don't matter what religion we follow, but at the end of the day, we're all human beings. We all have the heart, we have two arms, we have two legs. We're made exactly the same way, we're just different colour. And in times like this, it shows all of us we like to get along and we want to get along, and that's the best thing to do, just to get along with each other. So what message do you have to the viewers watching today? Because there's a lot of non-Muslims, there's all sorts of various background of people who watching my channel. What message do you want to say to them?
I would say sometimes, like we are a bit too much influenced by the media, and I think it's better to have your own opinion and to experience yourself the Muslim tradition and to meet Muslim people, because I think it's better to have your own opinion and to
Yeah, so that's fair, man.
So who invited you?
Tell you a little funny story.
Go on.
You know, in Sheffield, there were probably
done, really well organised, perfectly done. Well done to Ahmed. I mean, a lot of people were talking about this as a concept, but Ahmed's actually gone out and done it. And the way he's turned it around over like this really short period of time, it's phenomenal. Big up Abdullah, who's got so many volunteers involved.
Mashallah.
Well done, everyone. Well done.
Yeah, it's been absolutely amazing to be here, especially with these amazing people. And you know, it's events like this that brings everyone together. We are one kind, one unity, one ummah.
You're doing really good, bro. I see your work on social media.
Mashallah, mashallah. Thank you very much. Apparently you're giving goodie bags out.
Yes.
Sponsored by Lidl.
Shout out to Lidl.
I've only taken...
And German doner kebab. If you guys are listening, please come to Sheffield.
You're supposed to take one goodie bag per person, but I managed to take about 7 in there.
Okay,
Brother,
Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Fantastic. Apparently, I'm going to be famous.
Yeah, of course you are, man. You're already famous.
I don't know.
Anyway, we're joined by it's Ahmed, yeah?
It is.
Ahmed, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Tell us about how satisfied you are about today's Iftar Mehfil.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So to say thank you to everybody. Open Iftar is the first time we've had it in Sheffield. I'm humbled by the turnout, by the support from everybody that came.
How many people do you think you've had today?
300, including our volunteers.
Mashallah.
So we had an amazing
and who's
turnout.
done all the catering?
We had a number of people who've supported us today. So the catering was
sponsors.
We've had donations from a number of messages towards the cost of the catering.
Okay.
And Red Sea Cuisine have prepared the meals today, and they're being great. And we have another brother who also does vegetarian, and he was also supporting to make sure that we cater for everybody. And it's been fantastic.
Will you definitely be doing another one next year?
Definitely is a very interesting word.
Okay.
We will inshallah try to have another one. And maybe slightly larger in the sense of the bigger marquee, because we can accommodate everybody, and also maybe over 3 nights if we can, inshallah.
Finally, what message do you have for the people that haven't been here and you want them to join us next year?
We missed you not being with us.
Okay.
As opposed to you missing. No, I don't know. Is it the other way around? Yeah, I think we've missed you. Inshallah, next year, sign up, and we will get our dates announced a lot earlier, so people can actually make their plans. And it's really important that this message of bridging community and talking to your neighbours and talking to Muslims and non-Muslims gets through. And one of the ways we could do that is by having events like this, because we shouldn't be living in a society where people are being determined by their faith. This is an open society.
Ignorance is bliss, and we still seek knowledge.
So and I'm grateful for all the people that have supported us today. Thank you very much, and inshallah,
Ahmed,
you'll come back.
It's been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you soon, inshallah. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be wrapping up from here. I'm going to be calling it a night because I need to go home. I've had an amazing time being here and doing iftar with all these amazing people, and I hope you have enjoyed my vlog. If you have, please guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share with your friends and families, keep me in your dua, and I will see you in the next vlog, guys. Ash Vlog signing out from, you can see it, yeah, Crucible Theatre, Sheffield. This is where I'm from, guys. Peace out.